What is going on, guys? In today's video, I'm going to be showing you 4 different ways you can use Claude Code to create beautiful websites that don't look like AI slop. All the information, all the links you guys are going to need is going to be in a written post in my free school community, which will be linked in the description below. So make sure you check that out. But with that being said, let's go ahead and get straight into number 1. All right, guys. So the first way to build beautiful websites, it's actually by using a skill called Impeccable. Now, I tried dozens of different website building skills, and I found that this is one of the top ones by far. I'm probably going to make a separate video showing the top 5 best website building skills, but for now, this is the best one that I could find. Now, before we actually get into setting up this website, I want to show you guys a very generic AI slop website that I made so you guys have a reference on what to look out for when creating websites and how to actually see what is an AI slop website. Okay, so some important things to keep in mind. The first thing is the font. The inter font screams AI slop. We also have this very generic purple blue gradient using the card layout is AI slop 100%. Things like emojis, again, the card layout. This is all very indicative of AI slop. Okay, so we're going to be using this as a reference when showing each of the different ways so you can see the difference between high quality and low quality AI generated websites. All right, now back to our impeccable skill. Again, this is all going to be linked in the description below, so make sure you check that out. It's going to be all posted in my free school community. So now to set this up, we can either copy and paste this command directly into the terminal. It's going to ask you which tool you want to use, and this is where you specify your AI agent. In our case, we'll be using Claude Code. Or what you also can do is you can copy and paste the URL, and you can just tell Claude Code to install this for you. It's going to configure it, set it up, ask you some questions, do all of that jazz for you. Okay, now once we have that done, you're going to want to press Command Shift P, and you're going to want to reload your window to actually activate and make the skill visible to Claude Code. Now you can verify that your Claude Code can actually see the skill by going over here /impeccable, and it should show up in your slash commands. All right, so now once we have the impeccable skill installed and set up, we can go ahead and prompt Claude Code to build a landing page for a Northfold coffee, which is a coffee roaster we made up. Okay, and it's going to ask you some style questions, some design questions. It's going to make it very personalized to you. And as you guys can see here, it's actually calling the impeccable skill itself. Now we're going to let that cook for a little bit. Make sure you answer the questions and make sure it's very personalized to your brand. All right, guys, so we went ahead and finished. And now I'm going to show you guys what the website actually looks like. I don't know if you can see in the background, but it's raining. It's using real pictures, different font, different styling, different spacing, just overall much higher quality than what we had. And again, for reference, this is our AI slop website, which you can tell now that it's complete AI slop garbage. So yeah, so that is the impeccable skill in action. All right, guys, so now we're going to go ahead and move on to method 2. And this one is basically giving Claude Code a reference instead of a description. Now, there's going to be 3 levels to this, and I'm going to show you guys the first level right now. So what we're going to do here is that we're going to go to this random website right here. I just so happen to like the style. So first level, we're gonna go ahead and take a screenshot of this. Okay, so we're gonna take a screenshot. We have a screenshot. We go back into Claude Code. We're gonna paste the screenshot in here. Okay, and now we're gonna prompt it, build a landing page for Northfold Coffee, match the visual style of this attached screenshot. And here's a little bit of information. All right, so then we're gonna let that cook for a little bit, and I'm gonna show you guys the result in just a bit. All right, ladies and gentlemen, and here is the finished result. You guys can see for yourselves, it has very similar styles to our reference screenshot. And I'm going to show you guys the original once again so you guys can see for yourselves. Again, and here is the reference screenshot that we used. So it's pretty clean if I do say so myself, but now let's go ahead and move on to level 2. All right, guys, so now for level 2, we're going to be using what is known as template libraries, which basically are libraries that have templates that are ready for you to use. You just plug and play. directly into Claude Code. Now here I'm going to show you guys a working example of this. Again, all of these links are going to be in the description below, so make sure you check that out. But here we're going to pick one that you like. You're going to go ahead and copy the prompt that it comes with. Okay, you're going to go back into your Claude Code and you're going to paste in the prompt that it gave you. Here you can see the entire prompt. Okay, and now we're going to take this prompt, and at the end of this, we're going to say adapt all of this to north fold copy, keep the structure, rewrite the copy, and swap the palette to warm coffee tones. We're going to go ahead and let that cook for a little bit, and I'm going to show you guys the working result afterwards. All right, ladies and gentlemen, and here's the website. So let's go ahead and go to the link and let's see how it came out. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so here is the website. Let's go ahead and scroll to it. And again, this is for our made up company, Northfold Coffee. And you guys can see right here, it's pretty much like the template that we used. You guys can see the header up here. Now, another template library that's completely free to use is Canva's very own template library, which you guys can see on the screen right now. It's full of different templates that you guys can use completely for free. If you want to use it, it's the exact same process. You can go ahead and click on it. You can copy the URL. You can give screenshots to this template library and feed it directly into Claude Code. All right, ladies and gentlemen, with that being said, let's go ahead and move on to level 3, the last level of method 2. So level 1 was using a screenshot. Level 2 was using a template library. And now level 3 is going to be giving your Claude Code the URL directly. So I'm going to go ahead and use this award-winning coffee website. I'm going to go ahead and copy the URL. All right, so now I'm going to go ahead and copy and paste the URL into Claude Code. And I'm going to specify scrape this site as the exact structural reference, but to basically personalize it for my made up brand, Northfold Coffee. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and let that cook for a little bit. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so Claude Code finally finished building the website. So let's go ahead and actually see what it built. All right, guys, so now on my screen, you guys should be able to see the version of my website that it built. And I'm going to just show you guys the original reference in just a second. But it looks pretty good, super high quality. Very similar to our reference. Now let me quickly show you the reference once again. And now once again, this is the reference. So pretty similar in terms of the style. Now, an obvious important caveat is that use this method when it comes to structure and style, right? Don't actually use their content. You have to use your own personalized brand when it comes to the content. And also, I already hear you guys saying that if everyone's using the same templates, if everyone's using the same URLs, then all the websites are going to look the same. Which I say to that, it really depends on your use case, right? Because if you're building websites for clients like I do, then what really matters is that you present the information in the offer in a way that's presentable, right? The personal brand is the important part when it comes to most of these use cases, not necessarily whether it's similar to another structure or similar to another style. All right, guys, so let's quickly recap method 2. So the first level is we give it a screenshot of a website we would like to reference. The second level is we use a template library. And the third level is giving it the URL link directly. Now, let's go ahead and move on to method 3. Method 3 in a nutshell is basically locking in the design system before it generates. And this is the approach that a real designer would use when creating a website. And I want to show you guys what this would look like in action. Okay, so the first thing we would have to do is create a claude.md file. All right, so now we're gonna go ahead and paste my design system into here. So basically you can think of this as whenever Claude builds any part of the website, it's going to be using this, right? It's going to be like rules that it follows while creating the website. So in my case, I went ahead and banned the generic AI Slop patterns and I gave it a specific style. All right, so let's go ahead and put this in action. Oh, and before I forget, we're going to use Anthropic's official front-end aesthetics cookbook directly from the website, which I would also be linking in the description below. But essentially, we have a prompt here that Anthropic themselves gave us, and we'll be using it to create the website. We're going to go ahead and add it in here. Just gonna paste it right there. Okay, perfect. Now I have everything set. Okay, so now in my prompt box, I'm going to go ahead and specify build the hero section for North Fold Coffee following the design rules in the claude.md file I created. We're gonna go ahead and hit that, and we're gonna let it cook for a little bit, and I'll be right with you guys as soon as this finishes. And here we can see it's actually reading in the claude.md file that we used, and it's gonna extrapolate all the rules, the design patterns, the style patterns, and use that to build the web. All right, guys, so it looks like it finally finished. So we're gonna go ahead and take a look. All right, and here we can actually see the website, and it actually looks pretty well done. I really like the style, the design. Obviously, I didn't add any brand assets to it, but it did a pretty good job with the style. Now, one of the important things with method 3 is that we're telling Claude what not to do while also telling it how to do it, right? Instead of kind of allowing Claude to go off and do whatever the heck it wants, we're sort of guiding it and setting this system rules that it has to follow while building the website. All right, ladies and gentlemen, now last but not least, we're going to go into method 4. So method 4 is essentially owning the last 20% by hand. Now, let me explain what this means exactly. So we can think of it like this. Claude does the first 80% of the website, and you do the last 20% by hand, because this is essentially where your taste comes in. All right, so I'll show you guys a clear cut example. So now I've gone ahead and looked at the website from method 1, which is using the Impeccable skill. Now, although this website is really well done, there's still a couple of things that I don't like that I'm going to add my personal touch to it. So basically, there's some images and certain things that are too AI generated, in my humble opinion. And I'm going to go ahead and add some more personalized style to it. Some of these things which I have already personally handpicked, and I'm going to make these changes. So a couple of these things include it uses stock photos, it uses the same photo twice, it repeats itself in some instances. All right, guys, and now I can show you the after. So I essentially changed some of the pictures, I changed some of the wording, some of the style, some of the photos. And funny enough, when I tried to change some of the wording of it, the Impeccable skill detector actually flagged it and it didn't allow me to change it. So that's how you know the skill is fully functional and working. But yeah, guys, method 4 is essentially about allowing Claude Code to build sort of the first draft, and then you can personalize it and refine it with your own personal taste. But yeah, guys, that's essentially the 4 different ways of building beautiful websites that don't look like AI slop. Now, the full setup guide with all the links and everything you need will be in a written post within my Skool community, which will be linked in the description. Everything is going to be completely free. If you guys have any questions or need clarification, please feel free to leave it in the comments below. And as always, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.